Welcome back to week 4 of the 5k improvement series. So it's Tuesday on week 4 and we had a rest day yesterday, and today it is England versus Wales in the World Cup. Massive game. So it's 5 o'clock, just finished work, got my kit on, donning the vapor flies, getting them laced up, and today we are going to get that session smashed out. So 10-minute warm up or 10-minute easy pace, 4 times 800 meters at 5k pace. I'll put the paces up and the workout here, and then 4 times 200 meters at 3k pace. The 800 meters has got a 2-minute walk and the 200 meters has got a 1-minute walk. Then it's 10 minutes easy to cool down. So that sounds pretty good. Sounds quite manageable, if I'm honest. I think it would be nice to hop onto the 200s after the 4 800s and just step the pace up a bit. So all in all, I'm looking forward to it. So good to get the vapor flies back on today. I ran Sunday in the New Balance 1080 V12s. I've done 400k in them and they just feel really flat, just dead. So I used to be a 1-shoe guy. I used to just have like a Hoka Clifton 8 or whatever. I've had loads of Cliftons, or a New Balance 1080 V12, and I'd use that for all my stuff. I'd use it for my easy runs, I'd use it for my intervals, and I'd use it come quicker efforts for like race day. I'm fully converted to a faster shoe now, and I'm even considering a faster shoe for training and intervals, a race day shoe in the Vaporflies or variation of, and then like an easy running shoe, which is pretty bonkers, but that's what happens to us runners. But for now, I'm going to use the Vaporfly Next Percent 2s for my sessions and my speed work, any element of speed. And then I'm going to have a new set of Vaporflies, which I'm just going to keep pristine in the box for like race day, so I can get that box fresh feeling for a bit of a confidence boost come race day. So that's the session for today. Molly's going to join me for the warm up and the cool down probably, and then I'm just going to get this cracked out and catch up with you after.
A few moments later.
All done and dusted, nice and quick. Let's get it loaded up. So the 800 felt, well, the whole session felt really good. Was miles below the pace target, which is good. Didn't get carried away, didn't go off sprinting like a mentalist, but I used the first rep of the 800 to sort of gauge how I felt, took it easy, and I was around 350 sort of pace, low 350s. It's probably, I tend to take the first rep a little bit easier, probably close to the target, just to see how I'm feeling, and then I'll adjust the next few reps based off of that, because I don't want to get carried away, but equally if I can go quicker in a more controlled manner and get more value from the session, then I'll try and do that. Completely acknowledging it before, I said the reason I'm sticking to the plan is because I tend to get carried away with paces and stuff. But what I sort of meant to say was it's good to understand where the pace range needs to be, and then I can bear that in mind with how I adjust my effort level then on the actual rep. So the first one was 353, like I said, a bit slower or a bit closer to the pace range, and then the next one was 347, 351, then 350. So hovering around that 350 mark. Then based off of that, because I was around the 350 mark for the 800s, I then thought, well, I can give it some for the 200s and still in a controlled way, not like sprinting like mad like I'm running for a bus. So they went, the first 200 was 325, 325, 325 and 325. So absolutely bang on. So felt really good. Another confidence booster. Good to get the session done on a Tuesday. I am really struggling to find the balance of everything going back into this training plan. When Izzy goes back to work, which is next week, and Arianwen starts to go into nursery and the arrangements we've got in place, we're going to go for night on, night off. So that will make it a little bit easier, and it will mean that we've got some consistency. So that's a bit about that. So yeah, really good. Long may the performance over these sessions continue, because I'm way below the target of where the plan is saying I should be at for a sub 20 minute 5k. So that can only mean a good thing. The one thing I'm not hitting, and I completely acknowledge that, is my weekly mileage and filling the rest of the week up with easy mileage, because, like, as you know, this vlog is all about the reality of trying to improve as a runner, but then trying to manage it alongside family, work, social, and all the other things that are going on. So I'll be honest, it's not ideal, but it's what's happening, so I'm just getting on with it. Hopefully we can just do enough to keep things moving forward. So this week there's another session chucked in the mix, a tempo session. It's supposed to be on Thursday, that's what the plan says. I'll just see how I get on. I'm not going to break my balls to get that done. If I can fit it in, I will. And I'll obviously try my best to, but not at the detriment of anything else. And then obviously there's the long run on a Sunday, my absolute fave. So we'll see how that goes. So now it's time for England-Wales. Come on, England. Let's get a few goals past the Welsh. It's going to be a tense household. Sean versus Izzy and Arianwen. Actually, in this household, it's Sean and Molly versus Izzy, Arianwen and Bryn. Come on, England. It's Sunday. Just getting out for what would be the longer run of the week. Not sure how long it's going to be, but plan is to do 3k with Bryn, 3k with Molly, 3k like a tempo effort, or doesn't matter what pace it is. I'm just gonna work hard, and then a 1 or 2k cool down, see how I'm getting on for time, because we're going out for lunch at 2 with our NCT group, our antenatal group, for Christmas lunch. So 8 couples, 8 babies, 8 prams, happy days. So this week I took the decision to finally go to the doctors and get something fixed, which has been bothering me for like 18 months now. So the short version to the story, I had a skin issue that I've been dealing with for ages. It's been getting me down with my running, and under my arms and in between my thighs. So went to Dr. Thursday, finally got the right medication, been taking that, and it's cleared up. Absolutely amazing. Didn't think it would ever clear up. I've had it for so long, 18 months. And it just shows, it just made me realise how much it's been getting me down. Said to Izzy, it's probably made me 10% less happy, because just constantly irritating you, it was really bad. It would flare up every now and then, and they said, look, it's probably best you just don't run for 5 days, just to let your skin heal and repair. So that's what I did. Went for an easy one Saturday with the dogs, just to get them out and give them a bit of a run, and we're here now. So today's not gone to plan now. Izzy just rang and said need some help with Arianwen. Supposed to be going out for lunch, so need to look after her for a bit to let Izzy get changed. So I'll just head back now, but it's still good to get out and get it done. So that's the first run I've done in probably 18 months where I haven't been aggravated with my skin. Feels absolutely amazing. Just made me realise how much enjoyment it was taking out of the running. So just heading back to the house now. Both dogs have had a run, Happy days. Thanks for following this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you next week for week 5. 5 weeks to go, or 6 weeks to go.